Last time on MasterChef Australia.
What a wacky combination of flavours. It's not going to work, is it?
No. You a freak or what?
A bit.
It's freaky good. Brilliant.
Well done, big boy.
As the search for Australia's next MasterChef continued in Melbourne.
It's your first real test under MasterChef conditions.
Kevin became the first home cook to enter the top 24.
I've got the apron. Unbelievable.
Apron, 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 apron.
Tonight, the next 6 aprons are up for grabs.
That apron is your ticket into the top 24.
First up, it's a road trip to Victoria's Food Bowl.
The great outdoors of the Mornington Peninsula.
I've never caught a fish and eaten it on the same day.
In a race to create a dish that will blow the judges away.
Time to cross some stuff and hope that you're going to be one of them. Well, a brand new day and a brand new set of opportunities. And if you want any proof of where you want to be, that guy there, Big Kev, pressure's off. It's a good place. Yesterday, the 12 of you put up the most spectacular dishes.
I've cooked a roasted chicken with some homemade bread.
Dawinda, this is the way I think curry should be.
So, Andrew, yeah, it's a surprise dish for me. I like it, really do. As a reward today, there are 6 aprons up for grabs.
But what do you have to do to earn one of those aprons? It's simple. Cook a dish that you like and love. Today, we're giving you every opportunity to succeed. Because in this challenge, you'll be sourcing ingredients from one of the best parts of Victoria.
It's home to fantastic seafood, amazing heirloom vegetables, delicious berries. Today, you'll leave the Great Hall. You'll head to the great outdoors of the Mornington Peninsula.
Your job today is to find the best produce you possibly can. That's the task. Bring it back here and cook us a wonderful dish. You've got 6 hours to get down there, decide what ingredients you need, collect your ingredients, and get back here with time enough to cook that dish.
Now, when you get back, you'll have a dry goods pantry behind you with ingredients to help you create your dish.
You'll cook and you'll be judged as individuals, but you'll travel down to the peninsula in pairs. So pick someone you don't mind spending 2 hours in a car with. Right now.
Well, that's interesting. Always interesting for us to see who pairs up. Love that. Audra, Delvinda, why did you two pair up?
We've uncovered that her uncle and my dad are really good friends, and we've gone along really well.
Yeah.
You know?
And Lucy, Jules, why did you pair up?
Oh, I know it's going to be fun if Lucy comes along with me, so...
And I reckon Jules looks like she's good with maps. Blondes are good with maps, right?
Oh, God. Oh, God. Well, that's good stuff. As far as we're concerned, we've got 6 dynamic duos. We've got 6 hours on the clock. I can't think of any reason why you're still standing here.
Last car.
Okay, let's cut them off. Just kidding.
Get in, baby.
Just got into the car next to Sam, and I've just realised partnering up with Sam probably wasn't the wisest move. Sam's a big unit, but he's a nice guy and we get along pretty well, so I'm kind of hoping that might make up for it.
They've given us a list of things that are in the pantry, a list of what's supplied at each of the particular producers that we're going to.
Some eggs, some organics, some fruits, honey, brewery. We've got a $50 budget each, and we have to get as much or as little fresh produce from the region as we can.
Going to the mock orchards and totally pure fruits. I've been to the Mornington Peninsula a couple of times. You can definitely get a lot of wines, cheeses, strawberries and cherries down there.
I've got too many ideas. It's really hard to focus on one thing. Every time I read something else, I'm like, that sounds delicious. You can basically make anything.
Yeah.
You can catch your own trout from the trout farm. That's awesome.
I'm going to catch a fish. It's going to be so fresh. I can just put a few fresh ingredients with it.
I can fillet it and gut it and catch it.
Yeah,
What am I doing?
What are your ideas, Amina?
Something seafood today.
We're going to do dessert. We're going to make Holy Trinity pavlova.
Nice.
It's described as such because when you put it in your mouth, it tastes like God.
Filippo and I strategically went through our list and we planned out our day.
Eggs, veggies, seafood, dairy, berries, home. Done.
Okay.
We're planning the same way that we cook with technical precision. We don't want to make any mistakes, especially with an apron at stake. Because we haven't got much time, so we'll have to be onto it.
Let's get your meat first.
Yeah, and then we go there.
That's more important, right?
All right, let's do that plan.
My strategy is to try to go as less places as possible and get back straight to the kitchen to have maximum time to cook my dish.
Come on, Audra. Yo!
Oh, it's not raining, that's great.
Go get your lamb. Go get your lamb.
Let's get lamb. Come on, lamb.
Morning.
Come on, hello. Hi. Good, how are you? I'm Dale and this is Audra.
G'day, guys. How are you?
Good. We're here to get some lamb. When I was setting out today, I had my lamb curry in my head. I'm going to cook a smashing lamb curry that everyone raves about.
First stop, 12, Trout Farm.
Lucy and I both decided what we want to cook for today. We planned out where we want to go first. Lucy wants to catch her fish first.
Whoa, oh my God! Never caught a fish and cooked it and eaten it on the same day. Fish is going to be so fresh. I don't want to spoil this. Just to highlight this little guy who's just had lunch and then is going to be eaten by the judges. I'm sorry! Don't look at me like that!
All right, ready?
That's perfect. Then you
Awesome.
watch the float when it goes under.
Oh! Oh my God, you got one already! Oh my God!
That's it.
Yibbity, folks!
Beautiful day.
Beautiful. Let's roll.
The dish that I'm planning to cook for today is going to be a fish pie.
Snap is the catch of the day today. Looks like it. Beautiful.
I've never actually scaled and cleaned a fish before.
Yep.
I was wondering if I could do that. If you'd be able to show me.
Yeah, well, we can get you one head and do it.
Yeah, is that all right?
If you want.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Wade's decision to get a lesson in scaling and filleting a fish in the middle of a time-limited challenge, it's not what I'd call sound strategy.
So it actually they come off fairly easily.
Yeah, when they're nice and fresh like that, straight out of the water, then
Let's roll, mate.
Yeah.
We gotta get it right.
I know.
He likes to get his hands dirty and get in there and get involved, but that wasn't the time nor the place.
Looking through the suppliers list, there is a place where I can buy fresh snapper. I'm going to produce a beautiful sweet snapper dish.
Hello.
Hi.
Do you know if Hutchins Brothers Fish is down there?
Is that the shop? Do you know if that's the name of the shop? Oh, okay.
Okay, no worries. Thanks anyway. We're taking wrong turns. We're not finding the producers, and we're getting very worried.
You know what? I don't think this is it.
I really don't think there would be a sign to say Hutchins.
Will I run down?
No, get back in. No, get back in. It's not it. Filippo and I must admit, we were really frustrated. We were really upset. What's the nearest highway? Nepean.
Mate, can you check I'm not good at this? My heart sinks. It's awful. It is just awful.
How many mussels? What type?
I want 1 kilo and I want small ones. I don't want those big, fat, ugly New Zealand ones. They're horrible. The challenge today is we've got to drive to the Mornington Peninsula, buy our produce, come back and cook it, and we've got 6 hours.
Let's go. Straight off the boat. Hi.
I would like 1 kilo of your yummiest, smallest mussels. $6 a kilo. Geez, I've blown the budget already.
They look gorgeous, Andrew.
They do.
I love the idea that I've got a 50% chance to get a MasterChef apron today because I know I really cook fantastic mussels.
Let's go.
Take my hand.
Get some raspberries. I need some really plump, beautiful, fresh raspberries.
Beautiful. Let's go pick them straight away now,
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I saw raspberries and I knew that I wanted to make a chocolate tart of some form.
Wow, yum.
So the easiest way to pick the raspberries is pull them off very gently.
Ah, okay. Hey, look at this. How red is that?
Red.
Oh my God, it's so sweet, Del.
My name is Audra. I live in Sydney with my husband and 2 beautiful children. This is my kitchen. This is where I do all my cooking. I have 2 sons. Alex is 8 and Andre just turned 6. Should we have some?
Yeah. Why is this dish special to you?
Well, this dish is really special to me, Alex, because it's Grandma's recipe and it's probably one of the dishes that I learnt from very early on.
Why do you like cooking?
Cooking's my passion and I'm really happy to share it with my family.
Right, come on, miss, we've got to go. All right, we're just a couple more.
All right, last one for you.
All right. Last one. Okay, let's go.
He shoots in dill.
All right.
Oh, this is beautiful.
The Italians say this is good for the blood.
Great eggs. We'd love a dozen of them, please. Close the box.
We're going to the dairy next.
Yep, dairy to get my goat's cheese.
All tastes like trout to me.
Have you eaten trout?
I just caught one.
The Sylvanberry, which is a blackberry boysenberry cross.
Yeah, that's the exact tightness I need.
Hello! Do you have any abalone today? Oh, wow. Oh, beautiful.
Those leeks.
Yep.
Spring onions.
Spring onions in the meat patty, of course.
I think we're going in.
Fresh organics, that's in the pantry, no?
Is there eggs in the pantry?
Spring onions.
There is, right?
Yeah, there is. Spring onions.
I've got everything I needed, triple checked, and I think I'm going to be fine. Do you reckon we're going to be the first team back?
I think we are.
Whoopee! High five, babe.
First team back, first team in the kitchen.
First team finish.
Yay.
First team in the top 24.
Wow, that is wow.
Yeah, no, we'll do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it.
Whoa, are we first? No, we're first! Whoopee! Come on!
Come on, let's go.
Oh, Delvinda and Audra. Have you got some good ingredients?
I've got some raspberries, a really nice plump raspberries straight off the vines. I got a lamb from the butcher.
Fantastic.
You have just under 2 hours, 1 hour, 50 minutes to create a beautiful dish out of all those ingredients you pulled out of the Mornington Peninsula.
I'm cooking a chocolate frangipani tart. I'll run up to the pantry to look for all the items I needed to make this tart.
Oh, no eggs.
Audra, what's happening?
I need eggs.
Eggs?
I thought they were on the pantry
No,
list.
there's no eggs, because this is the dry store, right? You had a list of all those ingredients in the pantry before you went down. So do you need eggs for your recipe?
Yeah.
Well, it's a disaster.
I can't make this tart without eggs. It's not going to work.
Running to the pantry, I realised there was no core ingredients. There was no onions, garlic, ginger to make my curry. I just sort of assumed that everything will still be available there.
Do they have any veg? Do they at least have potato?
Come on, guys!
You go first.
Okay. Yukio and TK, you look very excited.
Do you want an apron, Yukio?
I want an apron.
Well, go for it, big boy.
Thank you.
We're in the car. We're actually still looking for the fishmonger for Amina. There was every chance that was where we had to go, you know.
You reckon? Okay, please turn back.
That's why I thought, can I run down and just ask them?
But it just didn't seem right, like without a sign or anything to say. Filippo, at one point, he just went really quiet. I just felt absolutely horrible.
We really don't have time for this.
Is this Hutchins Brothers? Oh, we're looking everywhere for you, mate. We went past, we've wasted a heap of time, so we want to get some snapper if we can, please.
The other crab was in here a while back.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Hope you go well.
Jules, Lucy, an hour and 10 minutes to make a perfect dish. Off you go.
I've decided that I'm going to cook pork belly with a sage and rosemary rub with some beautiful goat's cheese. Hello. My name's Jules, I work for a bank, and I'm from Darwin.
What do you love about cooking?
If you've got people around you that are enjoying your food, then, you know, nothing really beats that.
Did you got it?
Yep.
Good girl.
You can tell I've never filleted fish before.
So the dish I'm cooking is trout with artichoke and abalone.
Hey, Lucy, how you
Hi.
going?
George, I filleted my first fish today.
And how'd you go?
It looks, I'm trying to pretty him up a bit.
So, mate,
That's
if you
all I
want
need
to
know.
look, that you even want to show that off. That
Yep.
is absolutely gorgeous. That is beautiful stuff. That's
Okay.
what Victoria is made of. You know, beautiful,
I caught
beautiful
it.
produce, and you caught it.
And I caught
So
it.
show that off.
All right, cool.
okay?
With no eggs, I had to think pretty quickly in terms of what else I could make. So I decided to do a chocolate ganache tart instead.
It's going to be a pretty rich tart, and I'm using the cherry port to make a cherry jelly layer and top it up with wonderful raspberries.
There was no onions, garlic, ginger to make my curry. So I had to use plan B, and plan B was to make a dessert. The dessert ingredients were all available in the pantry, so I'm not cooking with any ingredient from Mornington Peninsula, and this is the whole challenge.
Hey, Devinda, how you going?
Good.
That is a nice bit of lamb.
Beautiful bit of lamb.
Nice
I'm
bit of
sorry,
lamb.
but you're not going to be able to taste the lamb.
Why?
Why not?
Because I don't have the base of my ingredients here.
So what are you making?
I'm making suji kheer.
You brought back curry leaves, a little stick of rosemary and the lamb. You're not using the lamb. You won't use you won't with the rosemary and the curry leaves, will you?
No.
I think honestly, this is a pointless waste of time because we won't taste it because it has no relevance to Mornington Peninsula. So I'd put that to one side. I wouldn't do that. I think what you have to do, and this is what's exciting about MasterChef, you have to think creatively.
Creatively.
Okay, build a dish around those two ingredients, yeah?
Wade and Sam, love it. You've got 1 hour to go.
I am very stressed at the moment. But look, I got some beautiful snappers, some nice prawns. I'm going to make a fish pie. Never made fish pie before. With the time I've got left, I might not even get it in the oven in time. So it's, yeah, I don't know. We have to wait and see. So I'm hoping.
I love this challenge, and all three of us have got a lot invested in it because they all went shopping or picking or foraging down to the Mornington Peninsula, and it has to be one of my favourite parts of the country. And it's absolutely gorgeous.
I'm worried about Wade. Wade wants to make a fish pie.
Oh, no.
And he just hasn't got the time, and he's not trying to find another way of doing it.
What's Devinder doing? What's the result?
Devinder, first one through the door, started trying to make semolina pudding using no ingredients from the Morning Peninsula.
Disaster.
Total disaster. I think she's back on the right track.
She's got to tick a couple of boxes. Clever use of spices, use the curry leaves because they were picked, use the lamb and it's got to be tender. Poor old Lucy's got like 20 ideas going on at once.
But you've got to give Lucy extra points for catching her own rainbow trout. I mean, we love a bit of foraging on this show.
Do you get points for catching?
Well, I think you should.
No.
Oh, I think you should.
You've got to be able to cook it.
If she cooks that beautifully, that could be a winning dish.
6 aprons on the line.
As we're dashing back to Melbourne, I realised that the time is seriously running out. It's not looking good right about now.
I still have to cut and
wash
and...
Don't cut yourself.
Lord.
Be careful.
Oh my God, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm panicking. I don't think I'm going to have time to produce my dish.
Absolutely won't get my meringue cooked in time. It's entirely disappointing. Feeling like my chance for an apron's just gone flying out the window.
So today's challenge is we've got to have cooked a dish that represents the Mornington Peninsula.
Oh, wrong bench. You're in the wrong part of town, boyfriend.
The dish that I'm cooking is a mussel custard. Getting the consistency of the custard right. It's always difficult, but I'm crossing my fingers and hoping it's going to turn out all right.
I'm doing some mussels with just like a crema kind of salsa verde, and I'm doing a calzone with the herbs inside it, fried. I love cooking with mussels, so I'm feeling pretty confident, which is kind of strange, really.
It seems more and more likely that I probably won't get a dish up.
What am I looking for? Devinder, come on, think. I had to think about what other ingredients there are available in the pantry. There was cashew nuts, there was almond meal. Gathered all that and brought it back to the kitchen bench and cooked up a cashew nut curry. It's going to be a much lighter curry, but I wasn't sure that it will suit cooking lamb with that sort of basis. Got it off my nose.
I'm making a chocolate ganache tart. I've done the filling. I've put the tart in the blast chiller to set.
And now I'm using cherry port to make a cherry jelly layer.
Did the tart have time to cool down?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, we had it in the blast chiller.
Great. Careful, Audra.
Should have done it there, duh.
You should have done it. You should have done it there.
Oh.
Gently, gently.
This is like a school race.
Yeah, no, exactly. Don't trip. Concentrate, and don't make sure you carefully step it in so you don't jag it against the side. Yeah.
Oh, those quads.
Well done. Nice work.
Filippo, you're the last ones in. You've got 44 minutes to crack on and cook those dishes.
I'm actually just making a really fast meringue to make a really quick pad. I've only got 3 egg whites in it, and hopefully I can get it set on a high temperature, and then 5 minutes to go I'm going to put some cream and some fruit on it and I'll be done. That's all I can hope for.
I'm just watching the clock and I'm not too happy. It's definitely not the kind of pressure that I'm used to, so it'll be an interesting outcome. I'm making Alexandrian-style fish, so it's stuffed with mixed spices and ground coriander.
Right, guys, the sirens are blasting. You guys need to start putting up some beautiful food. 15 minutes to go.
I've had to completely change tack. I did start with a fish and pie, but I've now decided to pare it back to just plain fish and vegetables with a nice vinaigrette, prawn vinaigrette on top. Don't have time to do anything else. My own fault, so. But we'll see if that's the right decision or not.
I think I've cooked my fish correctly. Trout, it's so fresh. I didn't want to overcook it, so I just seared it on one side. I mean, it's so fresh. Like, how could I screw that up?
Guys, pressure's on. You have 4 minutes to go. Make it count. Come on.
Come on, chop, chop. That looks great.
Too bad. I think I'll be done.
The meringue's looking way too brown as I've got the oven hotter than I'd otherwise have it to hurry it up. And I'm starting to think that it's going to be a terrible dish.
Come on. Put some olive oil in there, whatever's going to take it and make it work.
Okay.
Yeah?
All right. It's done. It's bloody fantastic. It is so yummy.
This is the final little dash for the finish line. 1 minute to go. Don't give up. Come on.
Completely blown away. So happy I'm going to plate it up twice.
Not quite how I'd planned.
Have you got any spare mint? That's
Here you
right,
go.
thank you. Tough. Keep going, keep going.
Wait, hurry, hurry, wait, hurry! Get a move on, wait!
Right, guys, 10 seconds to go!
Come on!
Come on!
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it!
Well done.
I'm going to read those damn instructions from now on, like really closely.
It's beautiful.
I'll just sit down for a bit.
I've got my meringue on the plate. I know deep in my heart that it's going to be terrible, and the judges just are not going to like it.
You had 6 hours for this Mornington Peninsula Challenge. That was to get down there, find the ingredients you needed to cook with, and get back here. Whatever time you had left was the time you had to cook that wonderful dish.
Just looking at that produce, all 3 of us are excited now to taste and to see your dishes and to see if you've got what it takes to win yourself a place in the MasterChef kitchen.
I'm not too happy with my dish, to be honest with you. It's not the full dish that I would have presented.
I'm a bit disappointed with my pork crackling. I just hope all the flavours work well together and that they love it, so.
I'm feeling really good about my dish. I think the judges are going to love it. I'm feeling that confident.
The first one up to the tasting table is Andrew. What have you cooked?
Mussels with fried calzone, full of rosemary and oregano and parsley.
Mussels, well, that is the ultimate of the Mornington Peninsula. Wow. Did you leave that beard in there for...
Nobody else left it there, George.
Hey?
That was me.
The perfect mussel is, #1, they need to be clean. They shouldn't have a beard on them. Am I going to find any more?
I pray not.
You like it, don't you?
All that's left on this plate is a mere little beard. But is this a good dish? Does that beard spoil this dish?
Amina.
Hey, that looks good.
So what did you bring back from the peninsula?
That beautiful snapper.
Amina, have you cooked snapper before?
Yes, I have.
The hardest thing about this is that snapper cooked beautifully?
That's the question.
Always.
Yeah.
We want beautiful, moist leaves of white snapper flesh.
Yeah.
That's what we want. Wow. That looks great. That looks great. Oh, look at that. Beautifully cooked.
It's beautifully.
So pureed sesame seeds, lemon.
Lemon, olive oil.
So we've got lots of kind of classic Middle Eastern flavours
Yeah,
here.
definitely.
Whatever you do, don't tell Gary it's good until he'll come and eat it all.
Are you snacking?
You wouldn't like this, Gary.
It's not dinner, it's a tasting. It's beautifully cooked.
Amina, yesterday you put up that spectacular Korean dish that is of your culture and your background, and then today you put up a dish of your Egyptian background. You are probably the most exciting cook in this competition for me at this present time.
Thanks.
And I just can't wait to see what else you're going to give us.
Thank you so much.
Amina, thank you very much indeed. Well done. You can go back to your bank.
Thank you.
Next up, Lucy. What did you cook, Lucy?
I cooked Trevor the trout.
Who?
Trevor. I named
Trevor the
him.
trout.
I caught him this afternoon.
Okay. He
And-
was lucky, wasn't he?
And I've pan-fried him, and on the side is abalone and artichoke. I think that the trout will be beautifully cooked, and it's really fresh.
Are you happy with the way that's cooked?
That's how I like my trout.
What I like about the dish is the abalone and the artichoke. So I love that little bit there.
Thank you.
The trout, on the other hand, what I don't like about it is that's undercooked. Another 30 seconds in the pan and you just get to that beautiful sort of opaque pink.
Pink, yeah.
Whereas what you've got is that sort of jelliness in the middle that's, well, it's raw fish, let's be honest. So on one half of it, you've done very well, and on the other half, not very well at all. Wade, what's the dish?
Seared snapper with some local broad beans.
You know what? If that was a 25-minute challenge, I'd be mightily impressed. It's very delicious, very simple. But it was a 6-hour challenge.
Yes, yeah.
Carolyn, what have you cooked?
A tasting plate of trout.
It doesn't grab me.
Sam, what's the dish?
The dish is a Mornington Peninsula mussel custard.
Beautifully cooked. Mussel, slippery, soft, but too much going on, Sam.
Okay.
And if you pull it back, you're going to have better food.
I really hope this dish will get me the apron today. But you know, you just don't know.
Next up to the tasting table is Audra. Firstly, what have you cooked?
I've made a dark chocolate ganache tart. I wanted to keep the integrity of the raspberries because they're just So sweet.
Let me clarify this. You got back into the kitchen, you had the most amount of time. You forgot the eggs. Is this tart better with eggs or without?
It would have been good to have at least an egg yolk in there to, you know, lift it a little bit.
I really don't want to cut it. I just want to look at it.
That's a magazine cover, just there. The small slice for Gary.
You.
Can I try some?
No.
Audra, come here. That is one of the best desserts we've ever had in this kitchen. And you know why it's so good? The sourness of that cherry port jelly you put over the top and the freshness of those raspberries just lifts the whole thing.
Wow.
I'm going to indulge in some psychological warfare. I'm going to go up there, I'm going to show your fellow contestants exactly what they're up against. What do you reckon, guys? Is that the sort of dish that's worthy of an apron?
Yeah. Absolutely. I don't think you should make Audra wait. You should give it to her now.
Yeah, give it to her now.
Now.
Apron, 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 apron.
You know what? There was absolutely no reason to delay that moment. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're through
so
to the top
much.
24.
Yay.
Well, for you lot, the odds just got a little worse. That means that there's only 5 aprons up for grabs now. So it's time to cross some stuff and hope that you're going to be one of them.
Next up to the tasting table is Filippo.
It's not my best food, absolutely, definitely not. Good day, gentlemen.
G'day.
Filippo, what have you cooked?
I've made a summer berry marshmallow dessert with chantilly cream. It's mainly a celebration of the beautiful berries and the eggs I was able to get from the peninsula.
What was your original concept in terms of dish?
It was to be a pavlova,
Yeah.
but unfortunately it took much, much longer than we'd anticipated. Everything that could go wrong went wrong, so I really only had about 30 minutes to bang out the dish.
Right, let's taste. Okay. It's not good. The meringue's not good. It's not, you know, crispy or crunchy on the outside and soft in the middle, or, you know, it's like an omelette in a weird way, okay?
Yep.
The positives really are that you use berries and you made a creme chantilly. That's really about it.
Okay.
Grab your dish, back to your bench.
Thanks, Filippo.
Thank you. Very disappointed with what the judges said, but they were 100% right. It was something that really shouldn't be presented on MasterChef.
Yukio?
Pork loin chop with cherry mustard.
Loosen it up a bit. Get rid of all these sliced bits of vegetables because they don't make sense.
TK?
Crackling pork belly with some cherries on the side.
That pork is crunchy, crackly, all the things you want pork to be. Jules?
Pork belly with some beautiful goat's cheese.
Loads of flavour. Beautiful combination. Very subtle. A little acidity there, which cuts against the fatness of the pork. It's a beautiful dish.
I still cook the lamb curry, but not the real lamb curry that I wanted to impress the judges with.
Delvinda.
This is a cashew nut lamb curry. I'll probably relate the flavour more to a Sri Lankan dish as well.
Is this dish going to win you an apron?
I cooked it with a lot of my heart in there, and I'm proud to say that I don't think we need onions, garlic and ginger all the time to cook a curry.
Right, well, let's see how your chapati,
Oh,
roti.
it's really a roti.
Let's see how good your roti is with this curry.
I'm going to let you into some home truths about me. I don't really eat Indian food. I don't really eat curries. I think it's because I've never really come across something that's blown me away to give me that inspiration to want to keep going into that culture and the food of that culture. Okay. But can I tell you? This is the best curry I've ever eaten in my life.
Thank you.
Dalvinda, that is a magnificent curry. But is it magnificent enough for us to overlook the fact you only bought 2 ingredients back from the Mornington Peninsula? We'll just have to wait and find out.
Okay.
Back to your bench, please.
Thank you.
Well, guys, I can tell you that wasn't an easy decision. That beautiful MasterChef apron is your ticket into the top 24. The first MasterChef apron will go to Amina. I'm so happy for you. Turn around, let me help you. That Middle Eastern snapper dish was something that we'd expect from a Greg Malouf, one of the masters of Middle Eastern food. I'm not a betting person, but I'm going to put it out there. You're a potential contender for this title.
That's really good news.
Can I tell you, there's a lot of hard work to do.
I'm up for it.
Good girl.
I'm up for it.
The next person that we decided was very worthy of that MasterChef apron is Andrew. Well done. That dish was absolutely gorgeous. We licked that plate clean. Next thing you got to visualise is walking into that MasterChef kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
You ready for that?
Yeah, let's go.
The next person to receive that beautiful key to the MasterChef kitchen is Jules. Well done.
Thank you.
The next apron goes to TK. Congratulations.
Thank
Welcome
you.
to MasterChef.
Thank you so much.
Here is the last apron. This last apron goes to someone who brought us a dish so magnificently delicious that we could overlook the fact that they brought back so few ingredients from the Mornington Peninsula. The last apron today goes to Dalvinda. Well done. Very good. Oh, that curry was spectacular. Yeah, really good. Really, really good. You feel good?
I feel very honoured.
Yeah?
I mean, like, yeah, I mean, maybe everyone might start cooking curry without onions, garlic and ginger.
Well, congratulations. You're through to the top 24. But don't get complacent. For the rest of you, you get another crack at getting this apron. Get ready for a hell of a day tomorrow. Off you go.
Next time on MasterChef Australia.
This is all about speed. It's a race.
The hopefuls face their first basic skills test.
Your job is to turn the cream into butter.
This is my opportunity to get one of those aprons.
And Matt Moran sets the challenge for the first elimination.
This is do or die.
Fillet, pin bone, and cook a delicious dish.
If you've got the guts and you want the glory, take a step forward. You've got everything to win and everything to lose on this one.
One of my staff did like that, I'd be pretty upset.
You've got a very real chance of getting through into the top 24, but you've also got a very real chance of going home.